been temple. We were almost there. I keep getting a little sidetracked though. Oops. I did it at the wrong time. That fall damage is killer, man. Oh, screw those drogers, man. I kicked their ass. They're nothing. Even the rest of those ones, they're not that tough.
Whoa there! I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe. Fine, but there's a whole crypt of Draugr underneath the mine. We're not going in there until the Jarl's men come to clear them out. So
I am the Jarl's man. You don't need anybody but me.
You're looking a little rough around the edges. You feeling all right?
I'm fine. Really? That it? Prices are 10% better. Anybody else want to party? Anybody else? What does that mean? Do I need a pickaxe? I don't think I need a pickaxe. Well, how overcovered am I? Not by much. Food. Eat that. You can drop. I kind of want to keep that because I know it was funny. There's really nothing I can drop. Bring weapons out of them? I don't want that. Turkish arrows, don't weigh anything anyway. Well, that's got 10 on it, no wonder why I can't lift. Woodcutter's axe. Screw it. Oh, Draugr, I saw 3 already. Hello. Yeah, they're gonna resist here. Oh no, you're so scared.
Yeah.
Nice. My destruction is going to be undefeatable soon. And my one hand. Realistically, that's what you need. Like those restless ones by themselves are okay, and the other drovers by themselves are fine, but... trick is to get them while they're still laying down. There's other shit to fight, but I'm too low level to fight it. Okay, he's dead. Okay, he's just dead. Oh, shit. Wait, there's nothing else in here? Oh, what's this? Just there should be at least something else in here. Oh, yeah. Come on. It's gotta suck to be a droger, huh? Giant's toe. I'll probably use that in some type of potion making. All I care about is gold and mead. They were doing some weird, creepy shit down here. They were doing some creepy ass shit. Ooh, what's that? What's that? What's that? I think I'm out of mead. I drank all of it. There we go. Ah. Gotta have a little mead while you're running around. I should go buy some mead. I haven't had decent meat in forever. It's all funny when it's made with honey. shit. Oh, it's a white ward. Alright, this will be hard. I've been disarmed. Give me my freaking shit back. Alright. Alright, boy. Alright. We're gonna play this game. No. Oh shit. I need to go get my shit. You freaking bitch. I know this is like a boss fight. Where'd it go? Oh, you son of a bitch. Wait, do I still have it in possession? I just switched? No, it's no longer on my feet. Yeah, see, you're nothing without that freaking fireball, dude. Where's the fireball guy? Oh, there he is. I can do that too, bitch. Oh. Alright, bitch. Shit. Where's my shit? It keeps on arming me though. Oh, it's gonna heal. It's gonna heal. Chest. Iridia's beacon. Whatever the hell that is. Take that. Take that. A dwarven sword.
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath. I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Oh, okay, I can do that. That sounds pretty easy. Just let me get out of here alive. I keep losing my weapons though. I'm not happy about that. If that motherfucker wasn't hit, okay, you missed. Like, he keeps healing too, so this is gonna be a long fight. Alright, so. Did it drop my orcish arrows? Son of a bitch. It just keeps healing. Like, nothing I can do about that. Well, I'm gonna have to hit it with some. Oh, wait, I got an idea. Oh my gosh, stop! Frickin' healing! Alright. I'm gonna have to level up my stamina. Magic is too low. Okay, there we go. Alright. I didn't want to have to do this. I'm gonna rage. Potion. Goodbye. Rage. Rage. I'm really raging. Where the fuck are my weapons? Unable to run. I'm unable to run. Did I seriously, like, lose my weapons, like, for the entire game? Because those were my good weapons. I'm a little upset by that, if that's the case. And I can get better weapons, I'm not worried. But that was a fine-tuned thing. And I'm pretty upset. How over-encumbered can I possibly? Not that much. Alright, what am I gonna drop? Barrel. No. Let's see if I can find my shit. Yeah, I thought I needed a pickaxe. I guess I lost all my weapons. Ah, that sucks. That sucks ass. I mean, this room isn't that big that I can't just... I don't want those. Useless. Yeah, I'm not gonna pour anything. I'm not gonna mine anything out of any ores. Steel greatsword of fatigue. Let's take a look at it. So far, that's the better sword. Drop that. I don't really need to work it. Oh, I can just sell it. I'm just a little upset because I lost my sword. Pretty pissed off about that. When you think of it, like, you know, you're supposed to lose weapons and trade them out for better weapons, but that was a really good sword. Oh, I can always refine these at a blacksmith. I got plenty of stuff to do it with. I'm assuming that's the whole point of this area. Oh, okay, I think that's the hole I dropped into earlier, so... if I'm not mistaken, this is where I came out. I wonder if they'll reward me for my work. Wait, why am I over encumbered? Why the hell am I over encumbered? Idiots. Ah! Where are you? I didn't come in here last time. What the shit? Oh! How do you get up there? Oh, we're over here. Everything actually up here? Got quite a bit of gold. Moonstone ore. Light armor increased. Okay, good. I think the more books you read, the more it goes up. So pickaxe. Moonstone ore. I play these games completely over encumbered, more than I ever should. That's the problem. How many books I can drop? Ah.
You're looking a little rough around the...
Whoa, bro, you're right in my face.
You did? We were waiting for the Jarl to send an entire regiment to clear that mine. Now we can get back to work. Thank you. Good day. Oh!
Okay, that's nothing. Alright. Now we can get going. I do not want to fight this dragon right now. I'm not in the mood to fight a dragon. I just want a dragon like white lord or light lord. What the hell is that? What the hell are you? Alright. I'll try one of these fanciful new weapons. What is it, fucking hag? Hag. Oh yeah, it's a hag. Got dragoned. Oh my god, I just got dragoned. Fucking dragons. With their stupid biting. Wait, where am I? Where am I? Oh, okay, I was gonna say, don't you dare. Screw it. I'll drop that. Because realistically, it's the only thing I'm proficient in two hands as well, when I was proficient in one hand now.
You're looking a little... You did? We were waiting for the Jarl to send... Now we can get back to work. Thank you. Until next time.
Alright. We're gonna try this again. Maybe this time I'll just avoid that. Don't wanna fight you, don't wanna fight you, don't really give a shit. Kinda hard to avoid the hag when she's right there. Oh, these are the four sworn. I don't know who they are. Oh shit, they're good though. Out of freaking stamina. we're in Card Spire. I don't think the dragon's gonna come any closer because it can get killed with that many people. Look how beautiful this is. Whoa! I need to get new remotes. That's the problem with wireless and rechargeable batteries. Eventually they're just going to go on you. Wired is always better, my friends. Yes, you're connected to the system, but you know what? Come on. Whoa! I'm literally like right next to it. I just don't know how to get up there. It's up here somewhere, isn't it? Or am I just... Check the map. Card Spire is right there. Just Sky Haven Temple. Let's just fast travel back to Card Spire because I think that's going to give us a better, you know, judgment of where to go.
Careful.
Oh wait, is that our astronaut?
I'm warning you. Back up. That's close enough.
Oh, so I have to go in here. Okay.
What was that?
Who's there?
Can't hide.
Force warning, just as dangerous as they look. This is how it's done. You're not afraid of me.
Seems I still remember our old tricks.
We're going.
This looks promising.
Yes, definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
We've got to get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left. Given that Skyhaven Temple was sealed against the return of the Dragonborn, I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Really? Oh, I hate this game sometimes. And now you autosave, you bitch. That's a cool sword I'm taking out. Decent armor, actually. That feels mine.
Must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king and warrior.
You did. It worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
We should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
Be careful. We'll cross once it's safe. 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 We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful. We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful. We'll cross once it's safe.
Alright, well, I'm confused. Ass.
We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful.
There we go.
Let's move.
You asshole.
Close to the entrance.
I mean, I'm stupid. I'm kind of a moron. It's like... Lightning bolt.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too. Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades
Try
revered
using your
me?
butt on the
Cyrodiil.
carved seal on the floor.
This whole place appears to be a shrine to Reno. He ended the Akaviri invasion under mysterious circumstances, you recall?
It's coming to life. After you,
Alright, so we got Solitude earlier. Now we're at the Skyhaven Temple.
Aldrin's Wall, so well preserved. I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Akaviri sculpture and relief.
Esmer, we need information, not a lecture on art.
Yes, yes. Isn't it amazing? Ah, of course. Not everyone has an appreciation for the artistic wonders of the world. Let me see if I can find the right panel. Ah, here it is. Aldrin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to Dragon. Or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice.
Why, what's the problem with them?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky, or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War, or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Good. The Greybeards can teach you a lot, but don't let them turn you away from your destiny. You're Dragonborn, and you're the only one who can stop Alduin. Don't forget it. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old Blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the Blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history. I know the prophecy by heart. Once all blades.
now we're gonna go talk to these guys. My gray-beard brethrens.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn.
Sky above, voice within.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn, growing your gift to... But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue, even from... Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to...
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
Yes. For matters of such gravity, we need to know where you stand, or who you stand with. The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einoth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
It's always a step, but a step, but a step on a step, and a step, and a steppity step. Can't take your regeneration potion, bitch. I'm the motherfucking Dragonborn. You better do what I want. Regeneration is more important than magic at this moment.
path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. The words, wait. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragon. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist. Only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Died. From now on, I'm just gonna save after I do any major thing because I don't want to keep dying. I really don't. The path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. Grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paternax is perilous, not to be embarked upon.
Look! 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 Ah! Look! 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 Look!
I'm just not gonna say anything.
The path to Paternax is perilous, not to embarked upon.
Look! 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 Yeah! Yeah! Look! Look!
What a long ass climb. Like really, it's going. Fucking ice raids too. Makes me wonder if there's like fire raids, storm. There's probably raids of all kinds. Of all kinds.
Ah! Ah! Look!
Eat me. Don't kill me that easily. There we go. Rope of the world. And of course, it's a fucking dragon. Wow.
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax.
Oh.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strulmach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Evenar Balok, there are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Drechni Nakib, discipline against the lesser aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Why do you intrude here if not for Tinvak? not until introduction. Do not be afraid. Fasnu, let me feel the power of your thum.
Yo!
Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Yes, they are very protective of me, Bachlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
Well, I figured.
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Ruza, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born? You have much to learn of the Dove, then. There is nothing else but philosophy to a Dova. It is no accident that we do battle with our Thum, our voices. There is no distinction between debate and combat to a dragon. Tinvak Losgra. For us, it is one and the same. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Vik Nuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him.
Well, obviously.
The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin. But this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface.
It's like what the boomers did to this generation.
Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalam. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Sulyek. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Vormendok, I do not know. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequence. Yes, there were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin's Thur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself. Return it here to the Tid Ahran, then Kele. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation.
Oh.
Then you will feel, know, you will see them. Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir. The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Gun. The Nords have had many... I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are... I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol. It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fut? Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the dove. Everything mortal fades away in time. Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad Zi, where mortal flesh may wither and... That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit, which calls to... In your tongue, the word simply means fire. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum Ark Mora. What will you... Drem Yolok. Greetings. Speak. I will listen. I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal dove. Lok Thum.
So, you spoke to Parthonax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout? Well, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek. We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found. Sky, guard you.
I feel like I lost the opportunity to get a word. I found the stables, but I didn't find Windhelm. That makes no sense. I spent more money on horses than anything else in this goddamn game.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale. I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you? Quite the opposite, in fact. The soldiers are some of our best customers, for we offer supplies. It was Risad's idea to come here now, while the land is in turmoil, where others saw only danger. He saw opportunity. Take a look. Take a look. May your road lead you to warm sands.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go? All right, then. My carrot, it's an old city, I can tell you that. The Palace of the Kings is ancient. It's not the friendliest place for outsiders. The Dark Elves were off. The Argonians can't even live inside the walls. They're all stuck out on the docks. Still, Candlehearth Hall's got decent food and cheap bunks. You could do worse.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
The Dunmer get their drinks at the new Nissus Corner.
Horses, all day long. Do you have any idea how
Refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe
if the guards would listen to
Grayskin don't help in the war because they're Imperial spies. You got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Some of these Nords will come up with any and it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a tough. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us. But Rolf, he likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
I need to ask you to stop. That shouting is making people nervous. Good. Glad we straightened that out.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Yeah, we're gonna say I'm a fucking orc. I still hate Drow though.
The Eye of Talos was a fine ship once. Now it lies wrecked off an island just north of here.
Truth is, you don't find the Dark Brotherhood, they find you.
What is it? Dragons?
I need to get the Wither Horn. Can you get to a city? Forget it. Looks like you have to follow this up and around. Wait, did I die? Oh, I died.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
By me.
Sorry, but I'm not looking to hire any more crew right now. The North Wind is my mistress, and I'm her. You looking for work? Thought a sailor who thought running a gang of thieves would be more money than hauling my cargo. You make an example of that gang. I'll give you a year's worth of pay. That's the spirit. Right. See you round.
Never much cared for...
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart.
Yeah, we're gonna do all that killing of those guys later. It makes them nervous. Should pull a horse. Be like the third horse I killed. Really? You're gonna mess with me? Goodbye. I don't think I'm getting experience points for that anymore. I gotta upgrade that as well. This is why I should have went to Winterhold earlier, but no. Oh.
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Did you guys just kill that giant? Oh, it wasn't a giant. Oh, it's a snow bear. It goes. There we go. What the hell did he give me? Am I not supposed to know what he gave me? Oh, shit. Okay. There we go.
You left this over there. You want it back, right? Here.
You bastard. I don't want it. It's a piece of shit sword. Freaking race. Shit. Oh shit. That's why I was when I stop for a second and look at what I'm looking at. Death. These freaking things. No, I don't think that's gonna work. I need resist frost. they're still chasing him. Hey. Who's this guy?
Enough! This ends now. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. You take them on. I'm gonna run.
Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your... Ah, well, after a little incident with a roguish lad and the daughter of a prominent thane, afraid not. But if you're serious about sharpening that tongue, you might try the Bard's College in Solitude, observing and capturing the epic struggle for Skyrim, when brothers clash with bitter blades. Surely there is a song to be found. For a generous fellow traveler. But of course, what Ysmir's blessing on you. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With the voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's. Beware, the Dragonborn comes.
That was worth 25 gold right there. Oh shit. Yeah, this is...
Yeah.
Shit. Oh no! No, you stupid asshole! You didn't do. Why would you punch? I had my old sword. Oh, you bastard. Oh god, we're going back. Oh, we're going back. Oh, okay, not that far. Shit. What's down? It takes forever to burn back up. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Whoa! At least I got 25 gold back. Gold and mead. That's all I need. Look at ice fruits too. Wait, who are those guys? Who are these guys walking over? Let's go say hi.
Nothing. I've had enough of you. I'm still sore right to that arrow.
Cool. Nah, probably near the Imperials. Yeah, you can totally stay out. Like, your main quest is to kill these dragons. Poor goat.
Speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Yes. Our order was founded after the Oblivion Crisis. We dedicate our lives to facing the threat of Daedra wherever they appear. We're quartered in the Hall of the Vigilant. Keeper Karset heads Skyrim's branch of our order there, providing healing and justice as needed. And any other abominations that prey on mortals? Vampires, werewolves, witches? But Daedra are the worst. Their callous disregard for our lives is abhorrent in the eyes of the God of Mercy. He is the God of Mercy, the patron of order. We bring
you just said that.
compassion where none can be found, by cleansing all those who would offend.
Yeah. Okay. You and your gods. How much further is this place? I'm pretty close. I'm actually fairly close. There's like a shrine up here. Might as well just get that marked off. You're getting easier to kill. I'm gonna go this way, right? I'm trying to figure out where the hell I'm going. Where's this shrine at? Shouldn't I be like right on top? Oh, there it is. There's the shrine. I ain't going with that. I got more important things to do than worry about a shrine. Besides, it probably gives you a blessing, and I really don't use those. Really. Wolves. Why did it have to be wolves? We're almost there. Ah, that's probably it right up there. I do like the beauty of the game where like you see a new area or you discover an area. It's like, oh, we're in Winterhold. He tells me I've done.
You'd have me do what? Join the college and prance about casting spells all day?
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's forsaken town?
Looks like a dragon was over here recently. That must be the college. Presumably that's the college.
bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort. Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. I would be most impressed to see that.
Lady.
Force! So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Yeah, last time I played this game, I couldn't get in here.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your... I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed...
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
You would think that.
If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. Sir? How quaint. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear? Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid... We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners, or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper... The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us. I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid. The Great Collapse, as it has come, an unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched. No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not. The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city... The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. The college survived, and so here we remain. Until next time.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
And what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent step. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Good to see Skyrim.
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything? No, I suppose we haven't. Brillina Marion of House Telvanni. First of my family to leave Morrowind in a long time. Now I'm here to study conjuration. That's what's important. Not really. Just that it's very, very old. It was one of the first cities of men in Tamriel, I think. All right, then.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? Ah, this is good. But Jizargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizargo. Until...
If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep... Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Beralda can teach destruction spells, and offers training in that school. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim, and can help with spells from that school. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration, one of the best in Tamriel, and always willing to pass on his knowledge. If you can find him and focus his attention, there's a great deal Drevis can teach you about illusion magic. And finally, there's Colette. She may be difficult to get along with. She's very knowledgeable. There are no expectations. This college is a place to study and practice. Hopefully any discoveries made in your pursuits will be shared with the members of the college first. That way, we all benefit.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. Now, if you'll excuse me.
These are my kind of people.
I think the college is due for a change. It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. Feralda, don't act like she didn't say anything. I know her, and I know what she's been up to. My problem with her? She's the one... She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard. But she is not going to get the better of me. Oh no, I won't let it get... She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you.
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely. Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future. I am an advisor to the I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires. Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting.
Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere. But magic is the same no matter where you go.
New here too, eh? I'd hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord, but I should have known better. Magic is shunned by most. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker... No offense, of course. Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are... And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning.
Jazargo will go wherever he can to learn more. Oblivion itself, if need be.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? Of course I do. If I didn't, Most of these books would have been burned to ashes or mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials.
As a matter of fact, there are. Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic, few have ever. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study. But more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check. A mage is only as good as what he knows. We've been keeping this collection since the...
Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl? You think that even if I did have one here, it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about... Wait. Are you? Were you the... I'll bring everything we have on them. But it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. He's been gone for a long while. Too long. Oh no, I hope not. But even I haven't seen him. Became obsessed with the Dwemer. Took off north saying he had found some old art somewhere in the ice fields, if you want to try to find him. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in a lot of pain.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? All right, then. What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.